Good evening, everyone. This is Rabbi Karen, and welcome to our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. I'm so glad you can join us from wherever you are. I hope you're safe. I hope you're happy, and I hope you had a good Simchat Torah. Welcome again to our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. We are on Facebook. We are on Restream. We are on YouTube. We are all over. So check in, say hi. And we're going to begin our Tuesday Ma'ariv service. Hine matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. Hine matovu manayim, shevet achim gam yachad. How good it is and how pleasant when we dwell together in unity. And now our call to praise. Baruch et Adonai HaMavorach, Baruch Adonai HaMbarach, Leolam Va'ed. Praise Adonai, to whom our praise is due forever. Praise be Adonai, to whom praise is due now and forever. Ha'ma'ariv aravim. When I look at the sunrise, when I look at the sunset, I am constantly reminded of the miracles that Adonai has given us of separating light from dark and dark from light. If you join me on Zoom, I'm going to make sure that you have muted yourself. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bivaro ma'ariv aravim b'chokhmah poteach she'arim ובתבונה משנה עתים ומחליף את הזמנים ומסדר כוכבים במשמרותיהם ברקיע כרצונו. You abound in blessings, eternal one, our God, sovereign of all time and space, whose word brings on twilight. Ore yom v'layla golel or mipnei choshek v'choshek mipnei or umavir yom umevi layla umavdil ben yom umevi layla Adonai Tzevaot Shemo El Chai v'Kayam Tamid Yimloch Aleinu Li'olam Ve'ed Baruch Atah Adonai HaMa'ariv Aravim. Source of all forces is your name. O living and ever-enduring God, reign over us forever and ever. Blessed are you, Eternal One, who brings on twilight. Everlasting love you offer your people Israel by teaching us Torah and mitzvot, laws and precepts. Therefore, Adonai, our God, when we lie down and when we rise up, we will meditate on your laws and your commandments. We will rejoice in your Torah forever. Day and night, we will reflect on them, for they are our life, and doing them lengthens our days. Never remove your love from us. Praise to you, Adonai, who loves your people Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Ohev Amo Yisrael. All right, going to take a little bit break and see who's out here in our cyber world. Okay, we've got Marvin, Rudolph, Joanna, Sue, Ellen, and Mark. Welcome, everybody. I'm glad you can join us. Let's check our restream. We've got Rebecca, Ellen, and Rebecca and Ellen. Okay. Good evening, everybody. I'm glad you can join us. I hope everybody's doing well, feeling safe. I know in Florida, we're heading into fall. That means our temperatures are about 70 degrees. I know for some of you, that's your summer. In Florida, it's not 90. And that's it's actually even a little bit light jacket weather. So I hope you're enjoying wherever you are, and I hope you are all safe. All right, let's go back to our PowerPoint. And now the prayer that says who we are, our creed, tells the world our beliefs. the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God, the Lord is one. Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Leolam Va'ed. Blessed be the name of his glorious kingdom forever and ever. V'yahavta, and you shall love. And you shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your might. And all these words which I command you on this day shall be in your heart. And you shall teach them diligently to your children. And you shall speak of them when you sit in your house, when you walk by the way, and when you rise up, and when you lie down. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be for frontlets between your eyes. And you shall write them on the doorposts of your house and upon your gates, that you may remember and do all of my commandments, and be holy, holy unto your God. And speaking of miracles, as Miriam and the women went through the parting of the Red Sea, they sang this song. Mi chamocha balim Adonai, mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, no ra tehilot osef eleh. Your children witnessed your sovereignty, the sea splitting before Moses and Miriam. This is our God, they cried. Adonai will reign forever and ever. Thus it is said, Adonai redeemed Jacob from a hand stronger than his own. Praised are you, Adonai, for redeeming Israel. Baruch atah Adonai, Gaal Yisrael. Hashivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, v'ahmideinu malkeinu l'chaim, ufrosh aleinu sukat shalomecha. Adonai, bless us. We're living in a Meshugana world right now. Watch over us, care for us, guard us. Shield us and remove from our path all hostility, disease, war, famine, and sorrow. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings. For you are a protecting and saving power. Truly a sovereign power, gracious and compassionate are you. Guard our going and our coming in life, in peace now and for all eternity. Spread us over your shelter of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, haporesh sukat shalom aleinu v'al amo Yisrael v'al Yerushalayim. Blessed are you, eternal one, who spread your shelter of peace over us, over all your people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Yitkada v'yitkada shemei rabba b'yamad evrachirute v'yamlich malchute v'chayechon uvyo omechon uchayedecho beit Yisrael Bagala, Bagala, Uvizman Kariv, Bimaru, Amen. Yeheshme Rabba Mevorach, Lealam Leal Meal Maya Yitbarach, Yitbarach, Vishtabach, Vibar, Viroman, Vinase, Vitadar, Vitale, Vitalam, Shemed Kudishab, Richu, Lelam, Mikobirata, Visherata, Tush bechata v'nechemata damiram bialma v'yimaru. Amen. Okay. Let's remember our ancestors, our forefathers and our foremothers. And let's hope that Adonai will keep the promises made to them and keep it for us. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzchak, Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el Hagadol Hagibur v'Hanora, El Elyon, Gomel Chasadim Tovim v'Konei HaKol, v'Zocher Chazdei Avot v'Imot, Umevi Gula Livnei V'Nehem, L'ma'an Shemo Be'ahava, Melech Ozer Umoshia Umagen, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. In this prayer, we do remember that Adonai is our only superhero, the one who gives life, to the living. Atagi boli alamadonai, Mechayeh Kolatarav Loshia, Mechakel Haim Bechesed, Mechayeh Hakol Berachamim Rabim, Somech Noflim, Berofei Cholim, Umatir Asurim, Kayem, Emunato, Lishene Afar, Michamocha Bar Gevurot, Umido Melach, Melech Memit, Kayem, Umatzmiach Yeshua, Venen Manatala Hayot HaKol, Baruch Atah Adonai, Mechayeh HaKol. All right. Shabbat Shalom. Last week we started all over again. And now we're up to Parsha Noah. By the way, I always found wherever you live, it rains on Parsha Noah. And usually rains a lot. Just giving you a heads up. Noah receives favor in Adonai's eyes. He's in good company, as Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Joseph, and Moses will all receive favor in Adonai's eyes. At this time, Adonai chose to destroy all living creatures on earth due to the corruption on it. Adonai saw Noah and his family are charged with creating an ark so that they might live, and two from every species, so that each species might populate the earth. Only Noah and his family received favor, as they and the animals might live. The rains came, the floods ravaged the earth, and all that was living on it. Noah and his family and all the pairs of animals were safe. After, Adonai gave Noah 7 laws called the Noahide codes for all the earth to live by. So now we have laws, actually codified laws. They're written down, so you can't argue you didn't know. Many congregations have a blessing of the animal service. Although this is borrowed from a Catholic service, love and respect for animals comes from Jewish tradition. The Talmud states, Za'ar ba'al chayim, cruelty to animals, is forbidden. In my JewishLearning.com, animals were created on the 5th day. Adam and Eve were created on the 6th. Animals were created first. One of Adam's first responsibilities was to name the animals. BBC.com.uk says that in Proverbs 12:10, the righteous person regards the life of his beasts. Genesis states, Adonai gave humans dominion over all living things and are required to look after all living things. So when you have dominion, when you have control, it is also your responsibility. Jewfact.org states, the Torah tells us those who tended animals received favor. Modern society is catching up. In many states, cruelty to animals is now a felony, including animals locked up in a hot car. 14 years ago, no, it's a lot longer now, my son wanted to adopt a cat. We adopted a rescue, a beautiful little lady we called Tabby. At this time, I was home from work on sabbatical. As the semester was ending and I prepared to return to work, I didn't want Tabby to be home alone all day. So you guessed it, we adopted our diva, Katie. Now, in the year 2006, the principal in my school heard a meowing coming from a student locker. Upon finding out the who's and the what's, the student witnessed the mother cat being hit by a car and decided to take the orphan kittens and gave them away. He couldn't give the last one away, so he brought it into the school thinking, somebody in school will take it. And one student said, oh, I'll keep him in my locker till 3 o'clock, hence the meowing. The principal clipped the lock, put the two-week-old half-pound kitten in a box, and brought him to my classroom and said, "Here, you like cats." Hubby, my son, and myself learned how to bottle feed a kitten, how to litter box train him, and just take care of a baby kitten. He was our strapping 14-pound alpha male who had earned the nickname the terrorist. That's because he was so spoiled, he thought he ran the house. I think someone forgot to tell him that Adonai created humans' dominion over the animals. So, as I promised my hubby not to become one of those crazy cat ladies, after Tabby passed, although I would love to get more animals and haven't, our love for animals holds no bounds. In fact, all my cats have passed, and now I have two more. One was a stray, and the other belonged to our friend who suddenly passed away. And we took his 17-year-old cat because what are you going to do with a 17-year-old? So now we are back again to two more cats. A former student of mine, he himself a father now, began a GoFundMe when he brought home two orphan kittens found near his job. Vet fees were $120. And yes, I sent him a check to help cover the expenses. The lesson: you don't have to have a pet. Not everyone can or has a desire to. But we can follow Adonai's laws and take care of God's creatures by donating time, money, or items to be used for shelters and rescues. Be an advocate. Do the work that receives Adonai's favor. All right, let's go on to our next. And now let's take a few minutes to listen to the prayers in our hearts and our minds. Oh, say shalom bimruma, yaseh shalom aleinu, ve'akol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. May the one who causes peace to reign in the high heavens, let peace descend on us and all of Israel, and let us say, Amen. And now as we prepare for our Mishabera prayer, let me start with the names: Shoel ben Rivka, Yehudit bat Isabella, Boomer Luna and Sammy, Rav Yehoshua ben Meir, Ronnie, Carrie, daughter of Bonnie, Seal's daughter, Hanazisa bat Sally, Maxine, Paul, Bobby, David, Lance, Melissa and her mother, Seal, Gail Hughes, Gloria, Rita, and Liba bat Lena. Okay, let's see if we have any names. Okay, we have Dorothy, Bob, Marlene, Damon, Tina, and Jean, all those who are recovering from the two hurricanes and those who are working to assist them. Sue Buchanan and Santiago Bell, all Shalomers who are ill, Ellen, Joanne, Ellen D, and all cancer patients, and all in Israel who need peace and healing. Howard Gruber, Dawn Alnut, Myrna, Sue Schimberg, and our own Marvin Gruber. Okay, all those suffering spiritually, physically, and emotionally around the world. All seem Shalomers in need of refuah shlema, including Joanne. All right, are we good?
Rabbi, I have a list there. Do you see it?
No, it didn't appear. So why don't you
Really?
tell us?
Okay. Maria Lopez, Julia Ann, Sherry Kulig, Sharon Day, the Brown family, Jean Burke, Himmler Fever, Mike Barron, Mark Barron, Rachel Buseri, Amy, Marvin, Ziona, Ellen Freeman, Kim's friend Sarah, John Hall, Jim Garlitz, my husband Dave, myself, I'm having surgery tomorrow morning at 8:30, and my Yorkie Annie. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. You know, sometimes when you type it in, it might go to one person instead of the group.
It says to everyone. Who knows?
Okay, but
It's a computer.
yeah, thank you.
But
Okay,
thank you. Thank you for your prayers.
Brian Mullins, Colson, Vincent, Mel Peters, Shirley Knott, Amanda Jada, Shai Alters, and Ellen Rose. All right. Wishing good health to all around. All right, let's go back to our share. Mishe be'erach avotenu b'chol habraha limotenu. Bless, may the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Mishe be'erach Imotenu b'chol habraha li'avotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol, latet gedula liotzer bereshit, shelo asanu kikoye haratzot, v'lo samanu kimishpachot adama, shelo sam helkenu kahem, v'goralenu kechol hamanam, v'anachnu korim u'mishtachavim u'modim, lifnei melech malchei hamlochim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. V'ne'eman v'Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz v'yom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shmo echad. We recall the loved ones whom death has recently taken from us, those who died in the season in years past, and those whom we have taken into our hearts with our own. The memories of all of them are with us. Our griefs and our sympathies are mingled as we praise Adonai and pray for the coming of Adonai's kingdom. Yitgadal v'yikadash merabah, b'yalma divrah hirutei, b'yamlich malchutei, b'chayehon u'v'yomechon, u'chayeh d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agalav zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehesh merabah mevorach li'olam al mei amayah. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yibar v'yiroman v'yinaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shmeit kudashah b'richu ne'elam mincho b'chata v'shirata tushbachata v'nechamata ta'miram v'yalman v'yimu amen. Yehesh lamar rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimu amen. Oseh shalom b'mrumav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'yakol Yisrael v'yimu amen. And may all those who are in mourning be comforted by the one who comforts all. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just everybody be well, be happy, be safe as we got through all the holidays. And now we go on Halloween, Thanksgiving. So enjoy, everybody. Be safe, stay away from the wild weather, and be good. All right, take care. Be well.
Good night.